going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world really works. And much love to those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It is time to re-educate. And then also those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget the New World Order cryptos are in the Patreon. Plus, I keep you up with the New World Order events. And then also, much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And yes, we are dipping. But we know why we're dipping. That's right, because we have options today. But if you listen to the news, all of a sudden, Evergrande default comes back up. Guys, we know China is controlled. Whatever happens in China is what China wants to happen. Guys, do not fall for the distractions. This is definitely a movie. Now we have the hash rate returns to all-time high levels. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have volume, tether, and USDC. And then, of course, we have the Fed, which is manipulating the yield. That's the reason why stocks and cryptos are at where they're at now. We know the Fed is going to start pulling back, but we know why. They have to build this 4th industrial revolution. And then we have Grayscale, which has been buying and selling like clockwork, guys. When we come into options, they normally pull back a little bit. And then they buy when we have open interest, and they sell when we have CME futures in. So definitely, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual Grayscale whale. Now, guys, we want to get into a little crypto news. Now, we have Coinbase, FTX, and Rarible announce support for hardware wallet Ledger. And guys, this reminds me of the movie called Strange Days with Angela Bassett. Do not forget they had the virtual reality, the Ledger wallets. All this was back in 1995. And guys, remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. Now, guys, we had Brian Brooks, and I went over Brian Brooks last night. Do not forget to check out the video I launched last night. But he says the U.S. behind the curve on crypto ETFs. But guys, we know why. We are the ones who control the U.S. dollar. We could have been did a Bitcoin spot ETF. No, they want to open the casino wide open. That's the reason why they did a futures Bitcoin ETF. They got to keep this casino wide open. Why? Because they make money whether it goes up or down. They love the volatility, guys. How do they make their money? That's right, fees. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now we have Puerto Rico wants to combat corruption with blockchain technology. And remember, I told you guys, politicians are going to be replaced with blockchain. Now, I've been saying this time and time again, and now we have an article that says a corrupt mayor. So guys, remember, we're part of a plan. It takes steps to get there. But the fact is that we clearly see how they're talking about politicians. They're talking about our voting system. It's all corrupt. How do you fix the corruption? Through blockchain. Same thing what Brian Brooks stated yesterday. He said that this would actually, the algorithm would replace people. Now, speaking of corruption, we have WhatsApp starts testing currency payments with Meta Novi wallet. Now, this also came up in the banking committee on how Facebook tried to come with a stable coin and they blocked it. And guys, we know Facebook Diem is in Switzerland. This is the biggest corruption we ever seen. The rise of China, the dragon, and the fall of America, the Babylon. Like the politicians stated, once the U.S. dollar loses its reserve currency, it's going to change America forever. And guys, we're right around the corner. 2022 to 2025 is going to be the worst pain in American history. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. But it was all planned by our own people. Their own inside job, guys. Yes, that's correct. Now we have China and Hong Kong enter second phase of cross-border digital yuan trials. And guys, we know that digital yuan is already ready, but we know in order to do cross-border payments, they're going to need XRP or Stellar. We know this for a fact. Now we have Hong Kong-based Chiron Partners launches 50 million Terra fund. And of course, guys, that is Luna. Now we have Eastern Caribbean Cbdc expands to another 2 territories. And like I stated, guys, remember this is a plan. So it does take a while, but we see that Cbdc's are definitely gaining traction as nothing but dollars, keeping the Fed in control. Now we have Web 3.0 job platform Brain Trust raises $100 million private token sale. And we have D-Travel says it has 250,000 homes that can be booked in crypto. And we have Mambu raises $266 million in Series E funding. The cloud-based banking platform has a $5.5 billion valuation. And remember, guys, how important that cloud is going to be. And then lastly, we have the central banks of France and Switzerland announce successful trials of digital euro and Swiss franc. And again, guys, we know these Cbdc's are ready. It's just part of a plan where it's going to keep rolling out and rolling out. The New World Order has laid the foundation for the financial markets globally. Now, all they have to do is build on top of it. The robots, algorithms, and drones in order to take and push humanity out. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books, It's Time to Re-Educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. And the Crypto Teacher stock channel, Crypto Teacher stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, got their own stocks to see where the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.